I only say this because I love you. If you loved me, you wouldn't question me. You don't need anyone else. You have me. Sounds like love, right? But what if those words weren't building you up? They were building a cage. There's a kind of love that doesn't yell, doesn't hit, doesn't leave bruises, but leaves you shrinking, second-guessing yourself, asking for permission to breathe. This is a story of when love becomes a leash, and how recognizing it might be the hardest yet most freeing thing you'll ever do. Meet Ali. Smart. Funny. The kind of guy who notices when you're quiet and waits until you're ready to talk. At first, his girlfriend Emma thought she'd found something rare. He texted good morning. He checked in when she got home. He even told her what clothes looked good on her. It felt romantic, until it didn't. One day she said, "I'm going out with friends." And he paused. "I just don't like how they influence you. You don't act the same after being with them. But hey, it's your life." That sentence was dressed in permission, but it reeked of control. Soon, Emma started canceling plans, avoiding certain outfits, editing her thoughts. Not because he forced her, but because his words made her feel like choosing herself was betraying him. He never raised his voice. He just raised questions that made her doubt herself. "Why are you always defending other people?" "I just want to protect you." It sounded loving, but it silenced her. Some words wear masks. They pretend to be care, when they're really control. Manipulation isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers like a lullaby, so you won't notice you're falling asleep in someone else's reality. True love doesn't clip your wings. It watches you fly, even if it scares them. Emma finally cracked the day she wore red lipstick. And he said, "You're not like those other girls." And she smiled politely, but inside something broke. She realized she was those other girls. Free, loud, soft, messy, and she missed her own voice. So she took it back, in tiny moments, in brave, no, and shaky, "I don't need your permission." And guess what? He didn't like the new her, but she wasn't new. She was just finally unfiltered. Here's how you know the difference. Real love says, "I love you because of who you are." Manipulated love says, "I love you as long as you stay who I need you to be." Love doesn't guilt you into silence. It doesn't ask you to shrink. And it never makes you choose between your truth and their comfort. In next chapter, we meet the most dangerous kind of word, the unspoken one. What happens when the thing you never said starts rotting your relationships from the inside? The apology you owed, the secret you buried, the truth you avoided for too long.